everybody, welcome back. This is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing's easy. Good to see you all again. Before we jump into more KCD, I'm actually going to enjoy some of the side missions that we're about to do, and then we're going to hop back into the main mission. But we're going to do a hard rant right now. Something in regards to a game that we actually played together called No Rest for the Wicked. Apparently, there was a consultancy person that worked there for just a little bit, referring to DEI being actually useful and beneficial to video games and companies. Now, if you don't know what DEI is, I'll just tell you really quickly. DEI is basically a diversity, equity, and inclusion firm to give equality for all. I'm just going to say, basically, it helps out the downtrodden. So it pretty much tries to levitate like black people and minorities, to get a better job, to get better pay, and people of color, give them a better chance to reach their certain goals over white people. That's basically what it is. It's the most racist thing that I've ever heard. Nobody wants that. I love my video games just being video games. And so, somebody in the consultancy firm with No Rest for the Wicked, who was temporarily working there, got fired, which is a good thing. It means the world is healing. Let me give you this little note. No Rest for the Wicked CEO Thomas Mahler rebukes consultant Alexander Brazzi, who attempted to justify DEI hiring practices. He was fired. That is a good thing, because we don't want DEI. What we want is everybody. Listen, when you go outside and you see other people out there, you're not thinking about, oh man, that person's lesser. Oh, that person's better than me. No, you just think, you're just minding your own goddamn business. You're not thinking about, oh man, these black people need help. You're not thinking about that shit. You're thinking about, oh man, I need to pay my bills before I get evicted, or I need to make sure to pick up my kids on time, or my wife is going to kill me. I need to go pick up some milk and eggs because I need to feed my kids. These are the things that we think about. Equality happens this way, by keeping your damn mouth shut. That's how equality happens. Equality happens only one way. Just living together. That's it. That's it. There's an old lady that lives next to me, and she's a little old white lady, and she gives me free cookies every fucking time. I get free cookies, people. See, she don't care about all this shit. She's just like, oh, you're skinny, here's some food. And then I get free cookies. Nom, 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 nom. So, Thomas Mahler, CEO of Moon Studios, GmbH, which is developed by No Rest for the Wicked, rebuked game designer and consultant Alexander Brazzi. Now, a consultant is basically a person that tries to watch out for certain social norms or certain things with video games. Basically, they're the HR department of game studios. So if you notice anything that is story related or social related, it's because of the consultant within the team. Anybody to and also hiring processes to make sure that people are hired on their merit and not on their skin color. In response to a lengthy thread justifying DEI practices by Warthog Studios, CEO Jade Law Brazzi posted, "Yeah, it would help if people understood effective DEI is about helping people who historically didn't have the network to get eyes onto the work have a chance due to their equal skill." That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I can wake up right now in the morning and I can get whatever job that I want if I work hard enough. That's just how it works in the real world. Not because, hey, I'm black. I don't know how to ride a plane, but since the DEI is around, can I ride this plane? Can I pilot it? And I don't want any airport hiring me. I don't know how to ride a plane. You should hire the person who can ride the plane, not the person who is, oh man, we need to get that Mexican person in here. Oh man, Bring him in. Please, please. We don't need any more white folks. Get in that person. He's gonna fly that plane. Do you know how to fly? You know, it doesn't matter. We don't need that. The whole merit smearing is so banal, presumptuous, and out of touch with reality. No, it's not. No, it's not. You do a good job, you get the job. You don't do a good job, you don't get the job. It's simple as that. Nobody cares about your skin color. As long as you make sure that you're into work on time, as long as you can do the certain thing, then you're in. Great post. It is actually says a lot about people who they call themselves someone a diversity hire and automatically assume their merit is inferior. Good. McLean, Mrs. McLean, good on you. And he says, yeah, it would help if people understood. Effective DEI is about helping people who historically didn't have the network to get eyes onto their work have a chance due to their equal skill. This whole meritman, basically the same thing. And then we have on here, Mahler responded to Brazi's comments and rebuked him in a comment on his author's coverage of Brazi's original comments. Get out of here, Fly. I'm trying to read news. This person is not affiliated. So basically, this is the CEO basically talking about Mahler. The guy that was speaking about DEI. This person is not affiliated with Moon Studios in any way whatsoever anymore, Mahler wrote. Mahler is the CEO, and Alexander is the person that was talking about DEI. I had it backwards. He added, we contracted him for a short stint, and he was fired for bringing nothing but friction into our team, just for your information. Good. You can't be just coming into work and coming in and saying, yo, don't you think that we should fire some of the white people and bring in a little bit of diversity in here? You can't be coming in here saying all this weird shit. You can't be coming into work like that. You come into work and do things on merit. You do your job like anybody else does in the morning, the evening, the afternoon. That's how it is. I come into work, you know what people say? And then I say to them, and that's it. The color don't matter. We're just getting to work. We help each other out sometimes, and then we laugh, and then we get the fuck out of here. Sometimes I actually bring food to some of my employees because we're chill like that. We don't think about anything about like, bro, what women empowerment. Bitch, women empowerment? We're over here picking up packages and we all smell like ass together equally. What the fuck are you talking about? Women equality. I've had so many jobs where I had a female boss. Anybody got a female boss that gets paid more than you? Maybe 6 times as much as you? Yeah, over here talking about girl bosses. There's been girl bosses since I don't know how long. I don't know why DEI is like, yo, we need more females into the male spaces. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? They're already here. It's just not that many. Women have a right to choose whether or not they want to work in a warehouse or not. And most likely, a lot of women work into let's say we're talking about a warehouse job that I do. I do a warehouse job. Where did the women work at when it comes to the warehouse? They do the papers. They do the security. They do, not maintenance. That's mostly a male dominated space. But they usually work on things that revolve around accounting and that sort of thing and organizing. That's just what they want to do. Does that mean that's the only thing? No, there's some big buff women out there doing the hard shit with us, sweating together. It is what it is. And I just find this whole thing kind of weird with this whole DEI practice. It spread over to my job, and I just find it kind of weird that people still practice this whole DEI thing. And I'm just like, yeah, if they get paid more than you, maybe that's because they're your boss. A position of more authority and responsibility should be paid more, shouldn't it? Exactly. They did their thing. They worked their ass off. They got the job. And I work for the person that worked their ass off. That's it. That's it. Not like, oh man, Stephanie, come in here, girl. Come in here, girl. I know you're like of Mexican descent, but if you need a way to get up in the ranks, let me know, girl. And I'm just like, what do you mean? I've worked here longer than you. He's like, yeah, but we need like he's like, yeah, but we need a female. I'm like, this needs to stop. This needs to stop. It's not needed. It's not needed. We don't need it. The whole DEI, we just don't need it. Just like with video games. Just make video games. Stop making political agenda shit. And that's all I mean. That's all I want. That's all we want. Anyway, let's go play some KCD. Get killed. Kill some dudes. Pet a dog. And fuck some wenches. You have a good day.